Yeah.
Is he German? The hell? Where the hell am I right now?
Filato was doing the Hitler shuffle over there.
I'm the only brother in here, and I look up, and every white man behind the camera is like this.
We got a couple of Jews here, too. They'll take care of name it, man. Television, drama, comedy, producing, sitcoms, movies, whatever you want to talk about. He's done it. The great Anthony Anderson is here. Anthony, thanks for coming by, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, man.
Now, you shooting a movie in New Orleans? Because you come by last night and you got caught up on the set, right?
Yeah, during Grudge match with Robert De Niro, Sylvester Stallone, Alan Arkin, and Kevin Hart. You know, a bunch of nobodies.
Oh, my God.
And Kim Basinger. Can't forget about that.
Wow. Kevin Hart, a stand-up making good, man. I'm happy to see Kevin doing so well.
He's
kicking
so
ass.
Yeah, he is, man.
So, okay, obvious question, crazy question. De Niro, Stallone, what is that like? Like, I mean, what is Robert De Niro like? Seriously.
He wasn't at work. I think he just refused to come to work when I was there.
So you didn't have any scenes with him?
Yeah, no, not De Niro.
Oh,
but, my stuff is with Stallone and Alan Arkin. So,
Right.
yeah, but... I mean, man, Stallone is put together with squeegee tape and glue. And
No, I know, man. He's got this new thing out now, Bullet to the Head or whatever.
Yeah,
Because he came back with this Expendables thing. He's like a big deal now again. And it's just so cool to see Sylvester Stallone delivering those lines like, when I'm done with this drink, I'm done with you.
yeah. That's basically how he
just
delivers
knows
the
how
stuff in this one with me, too.
He knows how to hit a mark, say a line,
Exactly,
right?
he does, man. But he's 66 and a half. He'll be 67 July,
Think about
man.
That. Yeah, the guy's in shape.
And the best shape he's ever been in. Fused discs, neck
Right.
surgery, and all that. But the cat, he's. I was talking about his remember him in Cliffhanger? He had this muscle right here that I've never seen in another human being. I talked to him about that muscle today.
Yeah, right. Now, when the first Rocky, he's in great shape, but he's even got a little baby fat on him or something. The second or third Rocky, he's cut and he's got those muscles you don't see on anybody except someone who looks like him.
Yeah, well, Deer Antler Spray has been around a long time.
What do you think about that? Now, how big a football fan are you?
I'm a huge fan.
Do you come to the game a lot, the Super Bowl?
I do.
How many you been to?
I've been to the last 7 or 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not coming to this one, though, because all the other ones have been free, and I never knew the tickets were that expensive.
Oh, forget it, man.
And nobody could come through with a ticket for me today.
Really?
I'm on the wrong network.
You're shooting a movie in New Orleans. You couldn't get a ticket.
That's what I said. I couldn't get a ticket.
Well, DirecTV's giving me 2. I'll sell them. 20 grand is right now. Now, you're right. They are expensive, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, that's true. I mean, when we're doing what you do for a living, you gotta get it for free.
Definitely.
I wouldn't put up with that.
No.
As a guy who's acted too, obviously I never done anything on the level you have. But
what are you talking about, man? I watch Californication.
Right. That's my biggest thing. No, but you're part of one of the greatest sequences in the last 20 years, I think, in movies. In The Departed,
right?
That end where explain how this goes. So you have a great character in The Departed. It's not a huge role, but it's a real significant thing that comes to play at the very end. It's a great surprise. And do you shoot DiCaprio? Then he shoots you?
No.
What happens? It's you, Matt Damon, and Leonardo DiCaprio, and you shoot each other.
No. What happens is my partner from the police academy, who happens to be in with Nicholson's character.
Right.
The door is open. He shoots DiCaprio first.
Okay.
I come down the stairs to meet the elevator in the lobby from the rooftop.
Right.
I see what's happening. They turn and shoot me in the head.
And then you get shot in the head.
Yeah.
Right.
But I always like to say I die after the star of the movie.
No, exactly. DiCaprio, see, that's what's great about that. And Scorsese, he doesn't play by the rules, obviously. But the biggest star in the world, biggest star of the movie, he goes down, man.
Yeah, he goes
down
down
hard. You don't expect
hard.
that to happen.
Not at all.
You happen to come through and see it, and then Damon shoots you.
No.
Oh, no, the other kid shoots you.
The other kid shoots me,
Right.
Yeah.
And then Damon shoots that kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Wahlberg shoots Damon.
Exactly.
And this is after Martin Sheen got thrown off a roof.
Yes, sir.
So what a movie.
What a movie. And a lot of people say that. They were like, that's quintessential Scorsese. That's, the original movie is Infernal Affairs, which is a Japanese film, man,
right.
which is even much better than The Departed.
Okay.
And they have a prequel to that, which is even much better than that, man. So the Japanese really did it, and we just took that template, man, and worked with that.
Now, what was it like working with Scorsese? Are you intimidated at first, or you're like, were you just offered this part? He probably knew your work and said you want to do this, or did you audition?
I auditioned. I met with the casting director, then I met with Scorsese.
Okay.
And at the Bel Air Hotel, I'll never forget. I walk out of the casting room. Yeah, man. And it's just me, him, and the casting director in the room. And I walk out of the room, and the casting director hugs me, and I said, thanks for bringing me in. She said, congratulations, you're in the movie.
Wow.
Just like that.
That's something
and
else.
I was on cloud 9 for the next year and a half, man.
Right, I'm sure. It probably didn't take you that long to shoot that, too, because would you have about 5 or 6 days on that?
No, man. I was on set for about a month.
You're in the academy with him, I know, in the beginning, right? And then you do the sequence at the end. But where are you from?
Born and raised in Compton.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're born and raised in Compton.
Right.
You're at the Bel Air Hotel,
Right.
and you find out you got a Scorsese movie.
Yeah.
Dad, come on, man.
Oh, come on.
If I may quote Jay-Z, "Mama, I made it." Is that right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
That's a mama I made it moment, right? I mean, come on, man. But good for you.
Yeah, no. You know, my career's been a blast, man. I've definitely been blessed.
Yeah. Now, Law and Order, I saw when you did that. That's they do a great thing with that. Like lately, they get really great sort of journeyman, really good actors to do those parts.
Right.
And what do you commit to for that? Like 3 years, 2 years? What do you do?
I did the last 3.
You did the last 3.
I did the last 3.
Was that fun or too much of a grind?
No, that was a fun grind for me.
Okay.
A fun grind for me. You know, I sat down with Dick Wolf, and he's like, "Look, Ant, you're only going to be in half of the show, of the hour." So I'm thinking there's an 8-day schedule. I'm thinking I'm working 4 days,
right.
And I got 4 days off, so I'm going to have some fun. Jeremy Sisto and I, we worked about 7 of the 8 days.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
right.
You know, but it was a great grind, man. We pulled the plug at 12 hours at the end of the day. I mean, they've been running for 20 years. So there was no need to do it that long.
I did a sitcom, and again, like I say, you've done everything. You also did a 4-camera shoot right in front of a live audience sitcom, and I did that, and that's the greatest job on the planet, man. Especially if you're a supporting actor, that's like retired work.
Yeah, no.
But a single camera shoot with an hour series, that to me is too much.
You're making a 47-minute movie
right.
every 8 days. Yeah, no. But I love it, man. I mean, you know, I'm back in the half-hour situation comedy world now with guys with kids. Man, multicam.
That's right.
So I get to sleep in my own bed. I get to sleep home. I stay home in L.A. So I love it.
Good for
Banker's
you.
Hours. I love it.
You're having fun.
Having a great time.
Yeah, it's good.
Anthony, it's funny how especially sitcoms just come and go. You know how it is. You know they last for a season or a half a season. Guys with kids. Why is a show like that able to stick in your mind?
You know what, man? It relates to the everyday person, man. I mean, you know, everyday guys. You know, fathers. And relationships, you know, it's family entertainment. That's what it is, and it just resonates with people. Guys with kids and wives and girlfriends and ex-wives. If that doesn't cover the dynamics across the board, I don't know what does.
Are you a producer on that show too?
No. Jimmy Fallon created it. And just gave me a call.
Yeah. Well, you know, I know being on the other side because I've had deals where you cast a show and like you're the guy and everything. That had to be great when writers, you know, you write a part and they find out an actor like you says yes to that because you want those lines to get hit out of the park. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. I mean, they put a great cast together, man. I got the lovely Tempest Bledsoe as my wife, man. You know?
That's right. Cosby Kid.
Yeah. Jesse Bradford and Zach Krieger, Jamie Lynn Sigler, and Aaron Hayes, man, that rounds out the cast. So it's a great cast.
Did you live in New York while you were doing Law and Order?
Oh, loved it. Yeah, that's why I say it was a lovely grind for me.
You got a chance to see that?
Yeah, I lived in New York 2 years. 2 years, you know, for the 2.5, 3 years that I was on Law and Order. Yeah. Right.
I mean, it wasn't SVU. It was the regular Law and Order, right?
I was the mothership.
Well, that was the last version of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We tied Gunsmoke for the longest running hour drama in television history of 20 years, and then they cancel us.
Yeah. No, you said you met Dick Wolf, and I'm thinking of the money Dick Wolf must have.
Oh, yeah.
Television syndication. When you met him, I'm thinking, is he on a ship, a yacht?
Yeah. No, you know, we met at the Polo Lounge at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what we did.
You take meetings in some pretty good places.
I do. Mama, I made it.
You worked with a kangaroo, too.
Oh, definitely. That's when I knew I made it.
Yeah.
When you work with a marsupial.
I auditioned for that movie.
As the kangaroo?
Yeah, no, I should have been. Maybe I would have got it. But, no, it's you and
Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell. And I remember when I was auditioning for that, they said you'd have to go to Australia for a couple of months.
6.
But that's the great thing about this business. If you're successful, look, you lived in New York for a while, you're from L.A., Describe being in Australia, though, for 6 months. To me, that would be like, okay, by month 5, when am I getting out of here?
Month 5, or you mean week 5?
Yeah, week 5, day 5.
Yeah, no, it was great, man. You know, we spent 3 months in Sydney, And then we spent 3 months in the outback, so we were on ancient Aboriginal land.
But when you say that, what do you mean? You were sleeping there too, or
No.
So it wasn't like a hotel. You're getting shuttled. You're sleeping in the outback.
No, we're sleeping in the outback. We went to this one place called Kuba Pedy, and Kuba Pedy is 80% of the world's opals come from Australia.
Right.
76% of that 80% come from this small town called Kuba Pedy.
Oh my God!
And the way you dig for opals, you dig straight down for 80 feet, and then you go left, right, front, back, and that's how you find opals. So it's an underground city. So when you fly over it, they're just pyramids of dirt and holes in the ground.
Oh, man.
And it gets to be 135, 140 140 degrees in the summer.
Yeah. Now, did you meet any locals, Aborigines?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. We were working on their land.
What are they like?
Much like the Indians, mad at the white man.
Were they mad? I'm saying, yeah, they must be aggravated. Like, what are you doing making a movie? I'm trying to dig. I'm trying to work.
Exactly.
Right?
No. I went to some of the tribes, man, and they welcomed me into their into their culture because they've only seen Black Americans on the movie screen.
Right.
They've never seen the Black American. I mean, these people that
it's all completely new to them.
Yeah. So when they found out that I was actually coming to their town, they were waiting for me at the airport.
Right.
Blessing me with opals and gifts because they were.
So they treated you well. It wasn't like a hostile thing.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
They were mad at Jerry O'Connell, though. I'm sorry. They probably hated him.
They did.
What's the scariest thing you ever saw over there? Like, I mean, bugs and, I see documentaries about Australia, and I just don't want to go because there's a million things that could kill you.
Well, no, they were, and we worked among some of them, but I'm afraid of mice.
Right. Okay.
And there was a huge storm where we were in the outback, and it wasn't the best of accommodations because it's the outback. So. The hotel we were in became inundated with rats. So I'd cut my finger on set that day, and I was asleep. And I had it bandaged up, and I woke up to something tugging at my finger meat.
And it wasn't Jerry O'Connell. Oh, man, it's a rat?
It was a rat, gnawing at my bandage.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did you freak?
Did I? What?
I flew like 14 hours to do stand-up for the troops in Afghanistan about 5 years ago, and on the plane they had like a DirecTV or something. You get whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
So I happened to be watching the Discovery Channel as we're flying into to Afghanistan, and I see a documentary about camel spiders. And they're like the size of this desk, and they're like indigenous to the Middle East, and they eat people. I see half of this documentary, and then I hear we're about to land in Afghanistan.
Right.
And I don't think I stayed 8 days, and I barely slept because I was afraid of a camel spider. I don't think I could have concentrated on my job.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Of all the things you've done, give me your favorite thing. It sounds like Guys with Kids as a schedule and a lifestyle is cool, but
yeah.
I mean, what's the best thing you've ever done?
I am going to say Kangaroo Jack.
Okay, there you go.
And The Departed.
Yeah, The Departed. It's tough to get that out.
Yeah. I mean, Scorsese.
Right.
Alec Baldwin, Martin Sheen.
One of the best casts of all time.
Yeah, I mean, come on, everybody. Nicholson, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, me.
Right.
The dude from Sexy Beast. Come on.
Yeah, that guy's great. Ray Winstone.
Ray Winston.
Oh, Ray Winstone.
How can you beat that?
Yeah, that's a great film too, Sexy Beast.
And there's only been 2 black men, from what I understand, in Martin Scorsese movies. Anthony Anderson.
Right.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's true. I'm
That's
thinking
it.
back. Yeah. Well, Samuel Jackson and Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He played Stax.
Yeah. we are the only 2.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Well, you unfortunately, you both take a bullet to the head.
Exactly.
No, but the way Sam Jackson goes in Goodfellas, man. Like, hey, be late for your own funeral. Pesci shoots him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. That's a great trivia question.
Yeah. I threw it out there.
That's 2 more than in Woody Allen movies. Brent, you got anything?
Who was the guy you kind of looked up to, patterned yourself after as an actor coming up?
You know what, man? I was just a huge fan of James Earl Jones growing up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quick story. We were doing a premiere of Me, Myself, and Irene in Rhode Island someplace. And I was sitting in the lobby of the hotel waiting for the limo to come pick me up. and the elevator doors open, and out walks James Earl Jones.
Right.
And he sits right next to me in the lobby, and there's a table between us, and I didn't know what to do, so I grabbed the New York Times and pretended to read the New York Times so I would seem intelligent to James Earl Jones.
You know, I've done that with the New York Times. Like, trying to impress like a girl on the subway.
Exactly. And I would turn the page in like every minute and a half to seem as if I was really reading something.
Right.
And he got up and left, and I never said anything to him, but just to be in his presence. And so for him to remember, oh yeah, that brother was reading the New York Times when I was in the hotel.
Yeah, a lot of people just think of him and they think of Darth Vader, but there's a classically trained Shakespearean actor.
Definitely, yeah.
So you're a big fan of movies, I guess. You talk about the, you know, now what's like your favorite film of all time? You think you can answer that question?
I can't, man.
Right.
I can't. Nah, Breakfast Club comes to mind. I mean, something I just grew up with watching. Yeah.
What is the movie? And I don't remember that because I know so much about your career, but I can't remember the title of this film. But in it, you have a couch. You have a couch that you're trying to get out of a hotel room.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? You're moving a couch out of a hotel room.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's me?
It's you.
I was moving a couch out of a
You're
hotel
moving a couch out of a hotel room.
You sure it wasn't an ATM?
Was it an ATM machine?
That's barbershop.
Barbershop. No, that's not barbershop.
No, it's not barbershop. I was getting the couch out of.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of another fat black dude.
No, it's you, man.
You sure?
It's like a movie you steal too.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it anyway.
All right.
And I thought it would jump out at me when I was looking at it, but I don't. But you're in the. I know barbershop. You take the ATM.
Yeah. Really, a couch in a hotel.
A couch like out of a motel or something.
No, I don't remember that.
Okay. Well, now, what was it like working with Ice Cube as a producer?
Oh, Ice Cube was good. What did he produce?
I thought he didn't produce Barbershop?
He was just in it.
Oh, I thought he produced it.
He produced the second and third one.
Oh, he did. See, that's good
after
move.
I made the first one a success. And then they didn't invite me back. And then gave him my profit participation. No. It was cool. No, Ice Cube was just there in name alone in the first one. And then the second and third one, he produced the other ones, yeah.
Right. Another Compton kid.
Yeah, another Compton kid. Yeah, baby.
You guys are doing all right.
Yeah, Mama, we made it!